Alright, we're gonna head into back in the game. We've been running long enough to soon be hitting evening here, so you're gonna see that it turns night.
It's time to show you who's the new boss. Boom.
Thanks, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah. No! Why? Why?
Yeah, everything moves ahead.
Am I interrupting something?
No, we're done. I won.
Oh my goodness. This game has no damn logic.
You'll get used to it. Faith used to beat me all the time.
Still could. You had a run for me?
I do. On. Elysium Labs. High profile data grab. Very good script.
An Elysium data grab? You think she's ready?
How about you get off my case?
You're going with her.
I can take care of myself just fine, Noah.
Like last time? You go in alone, but I want Icarus on watch. Look, they are very protective about this data. So there's no margin for error, you understand?
And so what do I get for babysitting,
A third of the script. Or I give it to Aisha and Caleb. Your call.
All right. I'll see you there, Faith. Oh, and don't get lost.
Go. You don't want him to beat you there?
Alright, yeah, would be sad to see glitches used for speedrunning patched out. To me, the important part of this is there's a skill element to speedrunning the game, right? Most likely, people are going to find glitches that we choose not to patch out. I mean, it is going to be a speedrunning game, and some level. Once you start getting and setting records on this, you know, whatever we do is going to affect that, so we'll be careful. But on the other hand, like, having a broken game is not what makes it an interesting speedrun. It's having those skill elements in the game. And yeah. Can we play Go in the game? No. Didn't really see the time investment for putting that minigame in the game as worthwhile. Apparently they like it though. Let me see a few more questions before we kick off back in the game. Can you tell us what you've specifically worked on? Yeah, the thing is there's no like area I've worked on. I am basically in charge of making it all sort of glue together. So I've worked on every single piece of this game by now, and yeah, it's all over the place, but basically I make sure that you don't see what happens behind the scenes. Like, it's a super complex, super big world that has lots and lots of details in it, and it's really sort of heavy for your computer or console to cope with all of that. So my job is to make sure that it all happens behind the scenes and not right in front of your eyes, basically. Do you consider death warping skillful? In execution, no. I mean, in some games I've seen death warps and stuff like that where I am super impressed that people have figured this stuff out and actually found it, but just actually doing it, like, this just following a recipe, right? How long have I worked for DICE? About coming up on 11 years now. Is there anything else see in game that I can say to myself, oh, slicedlime did that, cool? Any specific thing? I don't know, I mean, there's a lot of things that I haven't made. But yeah. It's hard to point at, like, one specific thing. But stuff like kick glitches used to actually require a lot of skill. Yeah, I mean, no doubt there will be stuff that requires a lot of skill that are glitches, and maybe we'll leave that in. Yeah, whatever. No, we'll see what those things turn out to be. There's no way, with the kind of pressure the speedrunners put onto a game like this, that you can actually find and fix all the things. But the goal for us has been that there is a... well, basically that there is a skill element to it, and we've tried to build that into the game rather than have the skill element be glitches, if that makes sense. Pre-rendered cutscenes. Can you add nude mode? No. Why is that so much of a thing? People. I've done Battlefield Bad Company 1, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4.
Why?
I found an open window for you. Easy way inside.
That doesn't sound right. Is their security really that lax?
Who knows? Wanna aboard?
So, on the topic of pre-rendered scene, I am in control here. You can see
What is that supposed to mean?
bumping around the camera. So, this is not a pre-rendered scene. Some of them are.
Prove it wrong. Make us some script.
That's what you get for making Faith hot.
Faith, I heard about the open window. Could just be a cleaner forgot, but I don't think so. Be careful.
So let's just pause here. This is not midday, just so we're on that. Basically, this is like a nighttime burglary. We're coming up on like late evening. Basically, we're going to be doing this mission at night. So, like, keep an eye out the window. You'll see that it's nighttime. But yeah, in the beta, most of the content is basically daytime, and at the end of the beta, you get stuck on basically midday-ish something. So yeah, that's why it seems to be that there's always day, but it isn't always day.
Good.
Is this shift mechanic directly inspired by speedrunners? I actually, like, shift isn't sort of my making. The guys who made it, I don't know what inspired them. Is there anything in this beta that you can say without a doubt will be tweaked in the full game? There's a lot of glitch fixes and stuff. There's, like, beta is supposed to be basically as done as possible, but then you fix bugs and stuff, and there's a lot of bugs and stuff that we've fixed. But also, yeah,
I hope so.
the key bindings and stuff like that, we've fixed a bunch of that, and yeah, there's a lot of small things, but I mean, the point of a beta is never to do large scale changes. It's always to like have test. Wow. Point of a beta is to fix bugs, is what I'm saying. Small tweaks, bugs, not the like major things. Can't talk about any other Battlefield projects than the ones I've worked on. Nerdcube, this is a bit disappointed in this game. Well, not everybody's going to be happy with everything you do. It's just how it is. It's a pretty tense section, actually. Yeah, some noted this has been a demo that we've been running in this mission. Dude, I want to play this on VR. Trust me, you don't. Unless you like motion sickness.
Or free ride one of the carts up.
Why is the city so perfectly made? Realistically spoken. There's a lot of, like, I haven't personally been a part of that, but there's, like, a lot of research and stuff that goes into this, modeled after the way real cities are made and stuff. The districts are laid out in a way that matches, I think, generally the way some Japanese cities are made and stuff. So it's really, like, a big effort that goes into even designing the way the city layout is, just to make sure that it's actually like a city and not just like a random collection of buildings that happen to fit together for gameplay.
upgrade to agricultural.
How is the beta going? Is everything holding up, and are there more or less glitches than expected?
We should abort the run.
I think it's holding up pretty good.
I'm finishing
Like,
this.
it's... We expected to find some glitches, we have found some glitches. But yeah,
Updated on any changes outside. Faith, you want to find the offices
I
next.
think it's holding together pretty well. I mean, it hasn't, like, broken major parts of it, like... certain CPUs, like AMD Phenom, can't get the beta working. Likely, if you're seeing a problem like that in the beta, it's not going to be fixed in the beta. That would be an exceptional thing then. But yeah.
The less we know about that, the better. Information is power, Noah.
Why do you plan on giving me a free copy of the game? Well, that is a very good question, isn't it? There seem to be a certain few assumptions there. Are you excited to go to work on Monday? Is anybody ever excited to go to work on Mondays? Huh? I have an awesome job. So in that way, I am excited to go to work on Monday. But then I also have, a good life outside of work.
Good. Connect to any terminal in workroom 4H. The shotgun will do the rest.
Alright, we'll take a little detour here, shall we? Ah, no, I missed it. Dang it. Let's see. Can I repair that somehow? Probably can't. No! Messed it up again. What graphic settings are you on? I heard people had some problems with that. Basically, I can go into the settings here to just show you. Basically, mine set a bit weirdly, especially for my computer, because it's just on auto and windowed mode because I'm streaming. So my computer is busy doing a lot of like recompressing a video to stream this and sending it out to multiple places and stuff. So, I mean, don't go on my settings. Also, this is a really, really good computer.
Shotgun will do the rest.
Where did I end up? Okay. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way then, shall we? Or well, can't avoid a little bit of it. Is the story... Whoa, I'm watching chat again. Is the story at the end of the beta actually at 28%? I don't know exactly what the percentage is.
At the terminal.
This scene actually, if you want to point to something, this camera implementation is mine.
No, there's someone else here. Doesn't look like a runner.
Just get out of there.
I don't know exactly what the calculation of the percentage of the story is. Like there's a lot of story left to play at the end of the beta, but I mean, I'm not going to talk any specific numbers about how much is left of the beta or anything, or after the beta. But yeah, this interior bit is pretty. Yeah, this is a really nice section of the game. Can you do what you're doing in-game right now, also do in real life? Well, when I was reading that question, I was crawling to a duct. I could probably do that. In general, no.
Faith, what you got there? Losing contact here. Yeah, flight of clearance. Right, exit.
Results we're seeing from every facility. That's good to hear, Mr. Cooper. We've been... What the... There.
Director Mira, activate the alarm.
Deal with him.
This is Director Mira. We have a code blue. Dr. Hill is dead. What? What do you mean we're locked down? You use my tag.
Wait! I need him alive. What was that in his hand?
Cyanide.
What a waste. What's that thing? Stop her!
Building lockdown sequence initiated. Lockdown will be completed in 60 seconds.
Faith, are you there?
Later, I need an exit.
Just get out any way you can.
Alright, there's a bunch of questions, but we're gonna sort of try to take them a bit slowly. We're gonna rush out of this building. Codes, the sort of front runner program or whatever it's called has gone out today. There's still codes being sent out and stuff. I didn't. What I was meaning about the percentages, yes, it says that percentage. It's not necessarily representative is the word. Of like a play length or anything like that. I mean, you'll just have to see when you get the game. For reals. Whoa, here we go. You go in there. Hello. Ah, a bit misaligned. Through the window. Thank you very much for opening that up for me. Bye-bye.
Faith, I see you. Get down to the floor below and I'll shoot you a line. Line out. Get out of there.
Lines out. That section actually had, at one point, a really difficult double wall run thing you had to do. And since we used it as our demo, it was actually a pretty difficult thing for our producer who was playing it to pull off. It's pretty funny. Alright, let me actually second here to enlarge my chat window even more so I can see stuff. Who's your favorite character from the game?
I don't know why I bother.
I would say, whoa, dang it. I get for looking at the chat again. My favorite character is a character called Plastic. She's not in the beta. Remodel Kruger after some specific person. I kind of assuming that you're talking about the whole Andrew thing. It's not actually modeled after the person it looks like. Alright, we have made Kasek a bit upset here. We're just gonna rush back to the lair and go back into hiding for a bit. Is this an actual beta in Beta Stadium to improve the game, or more a promotional beta? Promotional beta. This is a bit weird. This game has a large amount of like social gameplay and leaderboards and stuff that requires a lot of back-end stuff. So part of the beta is that we need to test to make sure that all those systems like hold up and work the way they should for the actual game. But it's also like the game client. We're finding some interesting things in here. Why am I glitching this place out? Wow. We're also finding stuff in the actual game client that we're fixing. So it's been really good in terms of actually making the game better. Let's see. How many people are currently working on the game? It's actually a fair bit smaller now, the team, because we're going so... getting so close to being done with the game. So we're sort of slimming down the team and locking down and just making sure that we get the critical fixes in without introducing like a new terrible bug, basically. Let's see. Hey Martin, this is an old channel. I've been streaming on and off for, I don't know, a year? More than a year maybe. But not much. I mean, YouTube channel is a pretty, much more active thing. Why does it seem like you guys haven't advertised the game much? I've seen so many people don't realize the game is coming out in June. Well, basically, you don't run. Like, it depends on the campaign for games and stuff, but you don't run your most of your campaign before the game is done, right? You kind of want a game to sell before you try to sell it. Is Birdman really Morgan Freeman? No. Will Celeste appear in the game? I'm not going to talk about the rest of the game. Sometimes skyboxes look unfinished, skyscrapers have low textures, that kind of stuff. That, in specific, is very close to the stuff that I actually work on the game. We've been working very hard on making sure that the city looks as good as it can from all angles and stuff. Of course, you know, it's a big city, it's a hard problem to tackle, to get it to look perfectly everywhere. But yeah. We're doing our very, very best to get the city to look amazing from all directions. Actually, if you want more Celeste, I think Celeste is in the comic, right? Some research Exordium. What's the reason for the moving watermark in this beta? I can't actually recall exactly why they put the water, but the watermark essentially is there to mark the beta and differentiate footage of the beta from the actual game once it's out.
What the hell, Faith?
It's good to see you too.
If you keep this up, I swear you'll be dead in a month.
All's well that ends well. I got this.
This isn't from here.
Neither was the guy who had it. He died for it. Could be worth enough to solve things with Dogen.
Yeah, or enough to see us dead. Anything having to do with Gabriel Kruger, we need to stay miles away from. I'm inclined to send it back to him. Did Kruger see you?
He saw someone. Too dark to see much at all. Look, I thought that this would be a
No,
good
you
thing.
didn't think, Faith. You never do. But I need to figure out what to do with this. In the meantime, try not to get yourself killed, okay? I already lost you once.
Fear not, I'm back. Kruger Sec's gone. Thank you. Would be nice.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
The corporations will rule our lives! I said step back!
Not now, honey. I have to finish this.
Girl, over here. You'll be safe in here. Just stay put.
Faith, I'm scared.
Let us go, Kruger.
You should have cooperated, Dr. Connors. I didn't want this.
Mommy, what is that?
That, my little squirrel, is your future.
Please don't spam the chat. I mean, the symbols thing was funny, but now it's not funny anymore, and the bot is starting to catch up, and you don't want to. You'll end up getting banned. You don't want this.
I got just the thing for you.
Nomad? Where are you?
Why is the game running so smooth here on my GTX 970? It's terrible. If you have the latest drivers, you should be okay. That kind of hardware, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Time of day. Now we're in the morning. Slept and had some really bad dreams about our past. Let's see. I missed some questions on the YouTube chat. All right. Is there pacifist mode? You've seen the stuff in this beta. We've already been knocking people left and right with our new combat system. So there are sections in the game that do require you to fight, and we've already seen some of them.